We're back for week 4, day 2 of our family devotion, and we are in Ephesians chapter 4. And Paul writes this: instead, we will speak the truth in love, growing in every way more and more like Christ, who is the head of his body, the church. He makes the whole body fit together perfectly, as each part does its own special work. It helps the other parts grow, so that the whole body is healthy and growing and full of love. And so the first part of this is the need to speak truth. And sometimes we know that's hard, right? And I think most of the time, the reason it's hard is really more on the one that we are desiring to speak to even more than ourselves, because we don't want to take the chance of ruining a friendship. And so I think that's really why Paul in this even emphasizes that when we speak truth, we need to do so in love. And sometimes even that's hard. Listen, I've screwed that up more times than I want to even try to count, which is this word that in essence means an unconditional love. So what it is saying is that when we speak truth, we do it not so we can tear someone down, but that, as it says, growing in every way more and more like Christ, who is the head of his body, the church. And so the idea when we speak this truth in love is that it helps me to grow. It helps the person I might be speaking to grow. That should be the intent of it. And so we need to work on that. We need to work on our ability to speak the truth in love, but we also need to work on our ability to receive truth and love, even when it's hard truth. Church, we've got to do better about allowing people to speak truth to us in love, and not just be like, take the plank out of your own eye before you worry about the speck in mine. And sure, there is some truth in that, for sure. We understand that. But it does not still negate when we ourselves might have a speck in our eye, which it may look like a speck to us, but maybe that's really the plank. And so we have to be careful as well. And just because someone brings it to us does not mean that we then need to start looking at them and trying to find a fault in them so that it makes us feel better about it. And so then he goes on and he says he makes the whole body fit together perfectly. And the word that is used there is this word that is it's kind of a compilation. Let me just grab it real quick here. It says the first part of the word that's used here is this word that means to cooperate and partner, and it pictures something that is done in conjunction with someone else. And the second part of the word that's used here is a medical term for a physical joint, like within the human body. And the last part of the word that's used for this phrase, fit together perfectly, is this word that means to frame or to specify. So when you put it all together, this word it really is designed to specifically fit with the joint it's attached to, and does so that our body can work as it does in this amazing form and fashion. And it says that when we do, when each part does a special work, and Paul he says in 1 Corinthians chapter 12 that we are the body of Christ, and each part is important, that no part is more important than another part. And what it does is it helps everything to grow, so the body is healthy and strong and growing, and again, full of love. And so that's what we've got for you today. So I hope that you'll spend some time with this. I'm going to, again, try to post it over to Facebook. I don't know if the one from yesterday, the second one I did, went through or not. It doesn't look like it did. I'm having issues with the Facebook posting going live over there, and because they updated how they do that stuff. And so I don't know, I'm trying, but anyway, thank you for hopping on, and we will talk with you tomorrow. Love you, need you, stay well, wash those hands. Yeah. See you. Bye.